Lonnie Waliczek bowled collegiately at Wichita State. His father started the program there. His dad coached George Vatican, who eventually went on to coach Lonnie at the collegiate level. Very strong program there. And a strong ball on lane 24 for Lonnie Waliczek. There's Amy. This year, the family traveling in the motorhome, I understand.
They've got a motorhome that they were loaned by Cambridge Credit, which Lonnie's on their team, and they get to have this beautiful, you got to see this, it's a beautiful motorhome.
I saw it outside
7
this
weeks,
morning, yep.
And he's got the whole family. He said he loves it. You know, Lonnie said it's really good for me because I'm usually running late, and all I have to do now is walk to the bowling center.
Had some help from our Tim Chris, who works for us on our ESPN broadcast in the production truck in terms of getting acclimated. There's a nice ball, lane 23, to the motorhome life. And just getting that relationship established for his kids with the other kids on tour travel.
Yeah, and Lonnie said he's about as mechanically inclined as his bowling ball, but watch the work of this ball here. It's perfect in the 1-3. And he looks like he was a bit surprised, like maybe he got it in, but Lonnie's got that little rollout shot working, and that ball stopped perfectly in time to flush the 1-3 pocket.
7 frame, 21-pin lead now for Smith for the big strike. Today at ABC, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, noon on the West Coast, the PGA's U.S. Open champion Jim Furyk, Phil Mickelson, and Sergio Garcia among the headliners of the field of the Las Vegas Invitational. Catch final on action today, 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Here's leaderboard. Appleby, 28 under par.
Low rounds, low scores, but remember, it's a 5-round tournament. Robert Smith working on 6 in a row. Can increase his lead to 21.
7 bagger, Robert Smith.
Robert Smith, Dave Ryan, is puring every shot. He's posting the shot at the fouling. Watch the balance right here. He worked with Chris Schlimmer all summer. And watch this ball. Robert Smith doing what he does best, just throwing wood.
Waliczek, the 2-time All-American at Wichita State. 91 and 92. Talked about his father, Paul, who helped start that shocker bowling program. Came in high there, and the 9 is up.
Nice break, tripping the 4 out and only leaving the 9. Unfortunately, Lonnie really needed a strike there. Robert Smith's going at a 290 pace. The only frame he's missed in is the first. He's got 7 consecutive strikes. If Lonnie would have struck out, he would have shot 269. Right now, with a spare here, the best Lonnie can shoot, 248.
So a chance to come close for Smith to a 300 game. Lonnie had one of those in the round 16 victory over Steve Hoskins, where in the first game he won 300 to 217 over Steve. But he's not been as pure as Smith has been in this semifinal matchup. Through 8 frames. Waliczek, a 248 max right now.
And this is, or I think is, as good lane. He should strike here to set up the foundation for the 10th frame.
Whoa! We talked about pattern E and all the gutter balls this week, Randy. 10 for Waliczek leading up to the TV show, and he, at a critical time, finds the channel.
It looks like he just missed it, a pinch off of his hand, and when you do that on this pattern this year, going right, it goes in.
You could hear a pin drop in this place right now.
And this match is pretty much history because of that shot there.
How in the world do you rebound mentally? And we talked about how much focus he's into after a shot like that. Had to step back. Came in high. And only 7 knocked down for Lonnie.
Well, it's unfortunate timing for Lonnie Waliczek, who still had a chance in the match. This match is history. Robert Smith in the driving seat, in the driver's seat. 4 more strikes, he shoots 290. Best Lonnie Waliczek can do is 215. And here comes Maximum Bob.
8 bagger. Is he ever hot? Robert Smith is en route to the finals. They take on the The winner of this one, Brad Angelo, last year's Rookie of the Year, and Machuga. Neither have won a PBA title. Something's got to give.
You know, Robert Smith's a really nice guy, and I think the biggest thing is he's just so much fun to watch. You know, the crowd loves watching that big hook ball and all that power, and him just throwing pins all over the place.
Robert Smith has made some history with how hard he throws the ball. Coming up in a few moments on our broadcast, we'll talk about more history of Walter Ray Williams Jr., who did not make our TV show. But what a season he had last year. Record-setting in so many categories. He lost to Jason Hurd in this event in Greater Omaha. We are fast-tracking here to get to the end of the match since it is mathematically over. Smith has taken this semi, and a good week wraps up for Lonnie Waliczek.
Tough to beat. Nice
The new Robert Smith got a new look with a haircut, lost about 15 pounds, put on some muscle.
Yeah,
Says he really was intense in the off-season, getting himself in perfect bowling shape. This is the start he wanted. Whoa! How fast was that one, Dave? Incredible. How fast is that going? We got to get the gun on that.
Another great week for Lonnie Waliczek, who just showed everybody that last year was no fluke in winning 2 times.
Robert Smith.